Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So in this tutorial, we're essentially going to be going over a way to automatically make spears and domes in Minecraft. So as you can see, I have two nice spears over here. Figured out a nice way to do this after experimenting a little. And yeah, so let's get right into it. The first thing you need is a solid, just any block for the center of your spear. So this is going to be your center block, and I have my glass right here. Then you want another block just a couple of blocks away, doesn't matter, over there. And what you want to do is record the coordinates. You record the coordinate when you're standing on the center block, and then you're also going to want to record the coordinate when you're one block above standing on this other block. So I can't actually get there because I have a repeat command block, but if I were inside this block, you would record that coordinate. Sorry, I'm being so awkward. Yeah, but anyway, I have these command blocks set up, but obviously I'm going to be showing you as if you had not set these up yet. Okay, so the first thing you want to do after you have those coordinates recorded is place this command block. So you would place it facing up like this, and then place a lever on it. So the command for this is summon boat. Well, you can read it. What this does is it's pretty basic. It summons a boat right on top of this command block. So it'll be right here. And it's a repeat command block, so it does it over and over. And then after that, you want to place a chain command block right on top of this repeat command block like this. And the command for this is, you can see it right here. And what this command does is every time a boat is summoned, it rotates all of the boats that you have so far by 1 degree, like on the horizontal axis. Um, and what this will do is if you run these two command blocks for a while, it will make all the boats face in basically every direction. So I'm going to show that here. What you'd want to do right now is just click this lever and the boats will start spawning in and rotating around. So you're going to want to keep this running until it looks like the boats have faced every direction, and then you're going to want to stop it. So right about here, that should be good. And you're also probably going to notice that it's getting a little laggier. This is because there's just so many boats. It should be about 360 if you did it properly. And that's going to lag your game. So you can decrease your render distance or do whatever you want to stop that. But yeah, okay. Now that you've done this, this is the setup. Now you're going to want to decide whether you're going to be making a spear or a dome. So if you're making a dome, you don't have to do the step that I'm about to show you, but if you're making a spear, you do need to do this step. Okay, so for this step, you're going to go into the command window and you're going to type slash, I can't read this, I'm just going to type it and you can read it. Slash execute, yep, type equals boat, uh, and then you're gonna write the coordinates that you recorded for right above that non-center block. So yeah, just remember those coordinates and type them in here. 54, 440. So those were the coordinates for me. TP tilde 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 and -90. Oh, sorry, -90. Yeah, and what? Oh, so what this does is it makes all the boats face 90 degrees upwards. Well, actually downwards, but when they place blocks, it's kind of complicated. So yeah, now you have all your boats like this. This looks so weird. Yeah, so once you've done that, if you're making a spear, you can move on to the next step. And if you're making a dome, you just would have skipped over this part. So the next step is place a repeat command block right next to your center block facing up like I have right here, and then a lever. So what you're going to want to write in this repeat command block is what I have right here. And what this command block essentially does is for every boat that you have, it it looks at where the boats are looking currently, and it places a block you see with the fill command, the carets are what makes it place a block where they're looking. And since I have a 15 here, it will place the block 15 blocks along where they're looking. So this will be the radius of the spear, like the 15 I have here. If I wanted a 20 block radius, I just change both of these numbers to 20. But yeah, we're gonna keep them at 15 for now. And if you wanted to make the spear or dome, if you wanted to make it wider, or if you wanted to fill the whole thing in, you could just make one of the values different than the other. So if you wanted to fill the whole thing in, you'd put 1, you just put it like that. But for this tutorial, I think since I am really tripping up on my words. And since I think it looks better, I'm just gonna do 1 block wide. So yeah, that's your command for that. And after you've done that, you're gonna want to place a repeat command block right on top of that. So here's the repeat command block. You would have placed it facing down, well, actually facing up like this. And what this command block does is for every boat, it's going to teleport them and make them face, for right here, it makes them face a tiny bit it rotates them a tiny bit horizontally, and right here, it rotates them a tiny bit vertically. And here, it actually matters if you're making a dome or a spear. So if you're making a dome, it should look just like this. If you're making a spear, it should look just like this. But if you're making a dome, you're going to want to make this negative. So you'd make it like that. Okay. And one other thing, you can actually adjust these values or adjust this value. And the faster you want the dome or spear to be made, the higher you put this value. If it was a dome, you'd put it like that. And if it's a spear, you put it like that. But also, the faster you make it go, the more blocks it's going to skip, and the worse your dome or spear is going to look. So I'm going to keep it fairly low. You can put this even lower if you want to make it guarantee that it's perfect. So yeah, that's your command for that. So now I've basically explained everything. Now what you want to do is just press this lever and it will start the command. So as you can see, since I chose polished blackstone as the blocks are starting to be placed. And yeah, that's essentially it. I'll just leave you guys with a time lapse now. My voice is getting too hoarse anyway, so it's pretty good timing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. There's one thing that you have to keep note of, and that's that there are missing blocks in the spear that I made. And the reason for this is when I was doing the repeat command block to summon the boats, I didn't let it run for long enough. So make sure you fix that when you do this. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope this process works for you. Have a good day, and goodbye.